Marriage. Hey lovely, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new, if you've seen this face for the first time, welcome. I am that girl Sumi and I make videos on lifestyle, entertainment, gist, gossip, trending issues, fashion, health discussions, beauty, as well as story. If that sounds like your kind of thing, then you're at the right spot. Just make sure you click on the red subscribe button below and make sure you click on the post notification bell so you can get alerts on all of my videos. Just do exactly what you see on your screen and you will get alerts whenever I upload something new, like immediately. So on today's episode with me, I just saw a post on social media about marriage, and of course I decided to bring it up and put it out there so I would air my opinion, and of course you can air your opinion on the matter as well. I feel like marriage is one of the most important things in our lives. Like, it is that one milestone that when you accomplish, everyone is there to celebrate with you. At the same time, it is a huge responsibility. Okay, first of all, we all know that marriage is also for religious purpose, so there's a lot of things attached to marriage. It's a huge responsibility, and while we're going into it, we do not know what to expect, because we have seen situations where people have been in love 101%, and then when after they get married, it's like something terrible happened and then they end up getting divorced, and that has been really sad. Okay, let me not get into the gist first before I even read out the post, but because the main point of this video is the post, so we can actually talk about it. Okay, so the post says, single mother and father everywhere, divorce every day, but yet some are enjoying their marriage. My question here is happy home by luck or character? Now, a lot of issues are to be said on this post, and if someone can tell you that marriage is by luck, and if someone tells you marriage is by character, it's like so do you get? There's just a lot of things attached to marriage that even the marriage therapists at this point do not know how to fix some certain issues. Nobody knows how to get a perfect marriage. All we tend to work with is what people's experience have been on marriage. Now listen, I am not a marriage therapist. I'm not a guru in marriage, and haven't even been married for a long time, so I wouldn't say I am an expert when it comes to this. But then with my little experience, and of course experience of people close to me and even people way older than I am, I have seen some certain things to tell you that marriage is not, we can't put it on luck alone, and we can't put it on character alone. It's like a mixture of everything. It's just like you cooking soup and then you say, oh, it's only because of the meat that the food is sweet, or it's only because of the seasoning that food is sweet. No, there's a package of almost everything. So first of all, I would like to address the issue one step at a time. First, it was mentioned that single mother and father everywhere. Yeah, that is life. In life, not everything has to be perfect, and even though other religions doesn't permit divorce, Islam came with divorce. Even God does not like divorce, but he made it halal because he doesn't want any party to be cheated in the marriage. So it is part of life for us to accept divorce at some point. It might not be okay, but when someone is sad all their life, it's better for them to go out. I am an advocate for happiness, so I feel like for someone to actually say we are getting divorced, they must have tried. The only reason why one won't try in their marriage is maybe if there is no love. And when there is no love, there is no peace of mind, then you get out of it. That's okay. Now, I'm not preaching divorce. Trust me, I'm not. But then there are lots of things that you'd realize that it would have been better to divorce than for you to stay in the marriage and be committing a lot of sins, you know, and be cheating your spouse. That would be really sad. So it's better for you to get out of some certain relationship. And single mother and fathers, of course, it happens. Some are widows, widowers, and some are divorced. That's life. That's how life works. Some marriages actually end not because couples stopped loving each other, but it's just life circumstances, family circumstances. We all know that in Africa, family are also in the marriage. So sometimes it would be them that could actually make the whole thing sour for the couple. So it just happens. There's a lot of things that would happen that would lead to divorce. Else you would see the most lavish, beautiful wedding, happy couples, and then later on they will tell you they're getting divorced. Comes with a lot of things. And I know a lot of people could actually say it is because they haven't spent time with each other, they don't know each other well, and that is what I'm like, dude, you could spend 6 months with someone or 5 years to 10 years with someone and still you won't be able to know them, especially when you are tied in a union of marriage, because immediately marriage clicks. That's when the Satan will just come like, I'm here, you finished doing your own aswebi and all that, now it's my turn to do the dance, as my Hausa people will say, shagale wale. So it's at that time that Satan would come and start frustrating your life, and you start seeing things that you haven't seen before, and things that you might have seen before and ignored, but right now you're like, no, I'm not doing that. Both parties have to work on it. It all comes back to religion, trust me. The only thing that can save one from Satan is your closeness to God. And most times we tend to get carried away and not bring God into our matter, and that's the most important thing. It's like it is said that a marriage comprises of 3 people, 3, not 2. There is you, there is him, or there is you, there is her, and of course there is God. So you have to put God into the matter, and then we're hoping it would, you know, be better. And about some people enjoying marriage, let me tell you something about this enjoying of marriage. I have come to realize that why a lot of divorces are happening these days and some people are enjoying a marriage now is that the people enjoying marriage now have realized the mistakes of the people that are getting divorced. You know, some people learn from people's experience, while other people, you know, learn from their experience. And in everything there is advantage, there is disadvantages. So when you are working with things, when you check social media, you realize that there are a lot of sad stories there, and those sad stories could actually discourage people, and it would make someone go in with a mindset of marriage is doomed already, you cannot be happy, and all that, while other people go into it with, I'm hoping it would be okay, you know, positive mindset, positive vibe. There's a previous video that I made with my colleague Maria about what to expect in marriage. It's basically marriage talk. So I'll leave the link here, just click on it, and then it's a long video. Marriage topic is something that one cannot cover at all, but we can just try. So it's a long video. You can try and watch it, and I promise you won't regret it. In my previous video, I mentioned that the best thing to do if you're going into marriage is to not expect anything. And that is the best advice I think anyone can give you. Like anyone, do not expect anything. You're going into marriage and you cannot even make yourself happy, and you're expecting your spouse to be the one to make you happy. You cannot take care of yourself financially, and you're expecting your spouse to be the one to take care of you financially. You cannot do everything yourself, and you're expecting your spouse to do everything for you. Do you get? So at the end of the day, you realize that you're putting too much expectation of something you cannot do on someone else. And that is too much. And this is both ways, both for the guys and the ladies. So when you go into marriage with so much expectation, the moment that person behaves humanly, which means he's not perfect, she's not perfect, you start getting disappointed. When you're in love, when while you're dating, you take that person like, oh my god, he's Romeo, he's the king, and we all know those are fairy tales. Romeo and Juliet are like the perfect fairy tales, but this is the real world, and in real world, people are not perfect. People make mistakes. So when someone give this 100% trust on their spouse and expect their spouse to do everything, and at the slightest mistake that the person do, that one's partner do, the person takes it to a whole drama. There is this disappointment that would hit you, that would make you hate someone forever. And that's why you realize that some people, even from the first 5 months of their marriage, they've given up on the marriage. Like, they have stopped loving their spouse and they can't help it anymore. Why? Because expectation leads to disappointment. And by the time you're already disappointed, by the time you already hate your partner, there is nothing that partner will do that will make you love them. There is nothing. So youth of nowadays, all we need to do is, please don't expect anything in marriage. Do not expect. Just enter with an open mind. Have an open mind to whatever comes, you will deal with it. And I promise you, your marriage would be more easy. It would be more happier for you. And at the end of the day, if it comes with, is marriage luck or by character? I think it's a big combination of luck, character, communication, prayer, a lot of things combined. So yeah, that's it. That's my opinion on this issue. If you have your opinion, of course, I'd like to hear your thoughts on this issue on the comment section below. I'll say thank you very much. It is that girl signing out. Until next time, bye.